Hello everybody. We're coming to you at a time unprecedented in our nation's history, our world history, where we're asking everybody to stay at home for your safety and everyone else's safety also. But staying home doesn't mean not having any fun. So for the next 15 minutes or so, I want to show you some fun activities that you might be able to do at home. Before we start, I want you to gather some things that you might have around the house. Hopefully you've got some paper plates in either size. If you don't have a tennis ball, maybe you have a clementine, or maybe you have a dog toy that's going unused that you might be able to use. Anything round. If you have some cups, maybe 6 inches in size, in height, that would work. If you have a variety of them. I know everybody's got a spoon around, a spoon. And if you don't have a hard-boiled egg, maybe you have an Easter egg right now, or maybe you're brave enough to use a raw egg. So just gather all that equipment up, put it near you, and then come on back. All right, we'll get started. I'm going to start with just some seated warm-ups. Let's warm up the spine. Sitting up nice and tall in your chair, we're just going to lean forward and run your fingertips down your legs and up. I have a few friends that are home sewing right now, hunched over the sewing machine. They need to remember to just stretch every once in a while. Let's do one more. And if you have some extra stress right now, you want to relieve that tension that you might hold in your neck and shoulders. Let's put one finger right on your chin. This isn't the prettiest exercises, but these neck retractions really help relieve some of that tension that you hold. And let's do maybe 8 of each exercise. Let's bring that hand down, and again, keeping the neck retracted, let's just look over one shoulder, hold for a moment, come back to the center, look over your opposite shoulder. Let's take it nice and slowly, and as you go, look back a little bit farther each time. Now, I won't do all 8, but it's a good idea to do 8 to 12 of each of the exercises. Good, let's come on up. Let's stand up. Let's start with some shoulder rolls. Oh, that feels good. Squeeze those shoulder blades, big rolls here. Let's go the opposite way. And let's go back again, smaller rolls this time. Squeezing those shoulder blades. And let's go forward. Let's bring those arms down. Let's get some nice little side bends here. Keeping the core nice and tight. Oh, stretch side to side. Try to do 8 on each side. Good. Let's bring this arm up, pat yourselves on the back, and then stretch that arm up. Excuse me, stretch that arm up. Pat yourself on the back, stretch. And stretch. Do 8, and then remember to go to the other side. Just like you're throwing a javelin. Any javelin throwers out there? And repeat on the opposite side. And now let's just roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Take it up to 8. Bring these arms forward. Thumbs are up, thumbs are down. Thumbs are up, thumbs are down. Really opening up your chest. Nice regular breathing here. You don't ever want to hold your breath when you exercise. Let's do just a couple more. Good. Roll one shoulder back and then the other. Let's bring this arm up and stretch over. Take it to the other side. Maybe do 8 on each side. I'll keep it a little bit shorter. Good. Let's sit back down, everybody. Grab 2 plates before you do. Remember at any time if you want some water. I learned these from Gail at Winstead. They're fabulous. If you don't have plates, you can do it without the plates, but you do need a non-carpeted floor. We're gonna sit up nice and tall, dropping those shoulders, keeping the abs tight. Let's go cross-country skiing. You're gonna start to feel that. Let's do about 8 of those. Come together, let's do some jumping jacks. Let's go back to those skis. Let's go back to those jumping jacks with a different arm motion here. Really take it up. Take it up. Remember to breathe. 2 more. And let's do some hip circles here. Let's go the opposite way. You can always get fancy and do one way, one the other way. Now let's bring those legs together. We're gonna bring our shoulders to the back of the chair. Let's bring those legs out. If you need to adjust a little bit to sit a little bit farther up in your chair, a good time to do it. Bring those shoulder blades back. Let's breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Remember, really keep the abdominals tight for this one. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those arms down. Let's bring one leg out, opposite leg forward. One leg out, opposite leg forward. Can you do them at the same time? I don't know if I can. And remember, everybody, take it to the other side. Gotta keep it even. And remember, I'm gonna cut it off, but do about 8 of each time. All right, let's grab those plates. Let's get a quick drink of water. And let's come over and get our ball. Now I've got a ball, but you might have to substitute. Let's just start with some eye-hand coordination. Tossing the ball in one hand, oops. Catching it with the same hand. Remember to use your opposite hand also. Whoops. I'll take it with a clementine. And then take it back and forth. Now remember, if you want to add a little challenge here, add a little step touch. Add that step touch. If you want to add a little bit more challenge, add a step and a knee lift. Step and a knee lift. Keep those abs tight. Good. Do at least 8, but I'm sure you can do more than that. Couple more. Good. Let's bring those toes down, toes out, excuse me. Embrace the core. And we're going to take it down in a plie and up. Now the difference between a plie and a squat, a plie you keep your back nice and straight. You're going to feel it more in your inner thigh. Take it to a nice little pelvic tilt as you do it. And your back as if you're going down a wall. Whereas a squat, your hip hinging, really sticking out your rear end a little bit more, bending those knees, taking it low, and then coming on up. So that's the difference between a squat and a plie. So you'd really need a ball for this instead of a clementine. Let's just bounce it. Let's just bounce it. Toss with the same hand. Change hands. Switch hands. Alternate hands. Can you add that plie? Good. Keep it going, everybody. Keep it going. Keep that back up nice and straight. All right. Let's take it over to the wall. And for the wall, you're going to need your cups and maybe some plates. So let's come on over. Going to put those cups down. Now remember, you want to do this in a safe place in your home. If you don't have a cup, maybe you've got an old water bottle you're not using, something that's about 6 inches in height. You might want to hold onto the wall, and we're just going to lift this knee. Nice little hip stretch here. Over the cup and back, over the cup and back. 8 to 12 on this side. Good, you might stand a little closer to the cup and step forward, step back. Stepping over the cup, stepping behind the cup. As you do this, stand up nice and tall, look straight forward. Good. Now, if you're in a nice safe place or you've got a wall in front, you might want to step over a cup, step over another cup, step over another cup, and back. Really working those hips here. If you don't feel safe doing that, you might want to stay right by the wall and hold on. Or you might use a cup that's not quite as tall. Good, and remember to do the other side with your stepping over and stepping back, stepping forward and stepping back. Remember to do both sides. Now let's grab those plates again. I'll just use one. Stand at the wall. And let's get those soccer kicks in. Nice little hip stretch. Opposite way, remember? Take it across just like you're kicking a soccer ball. And then let's turn holding onto the wall. Let's bring that plate all the way back and out. All the way back and out. All the way back and out. Remember, holding on or not. Kick that plate out. Remember to change feet. Do it with the opposite foot. Good. All right, let's pick that plate up. I'll leave everything right here for now. Remember, in between activities, it's always a good time to get some water. Let's go back to our ball for a moment. Standing right beside your chair. Let's do a little bowling. Getting in that lunge. Get in that nice little lunge, bend that back knee. You don't need to have the ball for this at all, but it's just a little bit more fun to have a prop. Just like it's a lot more fun to call it bowling instead of just lunges. One more. And remember to do the other side. Good. Okay, let me look at my notes. We've done the plates. Oh yeah, everybody's got a spoon, right? Everybody loves egg races, right? So just take a spoon, put an egg on it. Now everybody's used to just walking around with a spoon and an egg. We've all done this before. Let's make it a little bit harder. Switching your hands as you do it. Switch hands. Whoops! That's what happens. When you lean down to get it, go into that nice squat position. Come on up, using your legs, not your back, even though it's not very heavy. And if you want to make it challenging still, add a knee lift. Knee lift. Let's do a couple more. Nice little stretch here. Good. And if you're going to walk with him, walk nice and slowly. Slowly, so you get that one-legged balance as you do it. And take it around. Good. All right. So in review, we've done some jumping jacks. We've gone cross-country skiing. We've gone bowling. We've done some soccer kicks. That's a lot of exercise in 15 minutes. I want you to remember to do them safely. As you progress, make them more challenging, and most of all, make it fun. Thanks, everybody.